And are we live? Are we live? I think we're live. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I think we're live. Let me see. Let me make sure it's working. I think we're live. Let me see. Oh, my God. All right, we're live. We're live. It is working. Let me make sure it's working. We're live. We're live. It is working. All right, cool, cool, cool. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching this after the stream is over, we're playing Calamity. Calamity is an MMORPG. Wait, I gotta fart real quick. There we go. Perfect fart right before we start the stream. MMORPG. So, it's an open beta. It will last around 10 days. The link is in the description of this video, and I'm just starting to play. Let's see. Let's see what this game has to offer in this open beta. Okay, equip weapon. Okay, I already knew that. Let's see. Do we have more? Oh yeah. Equip. 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 Alright, perfect. Can you guys hear the game? That's the question. Let's see. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. Feels weird. I haven't been live in like I don't know. I don't know how many days. Probably like a month or two. Okay, now I'm in town. Perfect. Let's see what NFTs I have. Load NFTs. All right. Perfect. Actually, hey, what's up, Siva? What's up, Seba? I'm actually going to read here. Let's read what Calamity has to offer. Let's see what they have to offer in their okay. Let's read the blog post. All right, let's read the blog post real quick. I think this is important. Let's see, window capture, Calamity. There you go. Boom. All right, let's read real quick what the game has to offer. Playtest. All right. So March 2026, $50,000 in rewards. Playtest. Let's see key info. So March 12th, phase 1 PvE. So phase 1 is PvE from the 12th to the 17th. PvE, then PvP. I'm probably not gonna participate in PvP. I usually don't participate in PvP because PvP is always like too try hard. I like to roam around. I like to hang out. Like for me, these games are more for hanging out. I guess I'm getting older. That's really what it is. I'm getting older. I'm more casual. You know, not looking to like try hard as hell. So final gold snapshot. So as you guys know, if you get gold in the game, that means that you can transfer the gold to dollars. That's how you earn dollars. So rewards $45,000 in WYRM token. This token's still not out, so but you are earning the token, and then $5,000 in USDC plus NFT rewards, lotteries, and content creator rewards as well. Very nice. Main meta, competitive players push season pass plus extra time to maximize rewards. So basically same as before. Why does this playtest matter? This is a major rebuild, new itemization rules, new items, new crafting economy, and the first real 5-day competitive 3v3 PvP phase after PvE progression. Oh, that's nice. So basically you progress and then you like battle it out in the PvP later. Okay, that makes sense. Complete itemization overhaul, full gear stat rebuild with new scaling across progression, clear archetypes, and more purposeful farming loops. 140 new items added: weapons, armor, accessory parts, and resources. New crafting enhancement, gem system. Craft rare gear using different materials. Okay. Competitive focus. Okay. Mythical Beast cosmetics are available only during this playtest via loot boxes. Cosmetics obtained during the event can be minted. Oh, I like that. I like that. I'm all about collecting those. All right. So there's like a... I wonder how you get it. I wonder how to get it. Yeah, it's free. It's free. You should download it right now. You should download it. Let's see. Let's see if how this works. Let me see. Tier 1 factory. So what do I do with tier 1 factory right now? I don't think I do anything with that. Okay. But I can use this. Let's open 10 crates. All right. Very nice. Very nice animation. I like this animation. Not bad. Yeah, you can play without NFT. You don't need NFTs. NFTs have no real like boost or anything like that. Some NFTs like give you like loot boxes like this. But the actual gameplay itself is not like you're not enhanced by having the NFT. If that makes sense. I'm just gonna click open all. What is this? Tier 2 blessed weapon enhancement. Weapon enhancement. Okay. I love the art in this game, to be honest. You know, like there's a lot of pixel games. Like you have camera, you have pixels, right? And then you have this one. I promise you, this one's my favorite. The pixel art here is better than all of those two. Peter! Yo, Peter, are we playing or what? It feels like we're in the bottom of the bottom. We're in a massive bear market right now. The community is like all over the place. Hey, yeah. It's pretty late. It's late as hell. It's 2:45 a.m. here in the Philippines, but for the people that are watching that are not from here, it's like really late here. So. All right. No cosmetics? Come on. All right, cool. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, now let's go fight. Wait, isn't there something else too that I should be getting? Shouldn't I be getting like some time thingies? Time scrolls? Why is it 100 for time scroll? Wasn't it free for NFT holders? Did that change? Do NFT holders get any time scrolls? I thought we did. Am I tripping? Wait, I'm getting wrecked here. Why am I getting wrecked? What is this? Wait, why am I getting wrecked? Isn't that supposed to be like level 1? What is this? I'm confused. Ah, I didn't have the weapon equipped. I was gonna say it, bro. Like, that's no way. I was like, damn. That's brutal. I wish the dungeons, I'm gonna tell you right now, I wish the dungeons looked a little bit different. Like, I'm gonna tell you something. I know it's not easy to like just come up with new maps every single day and stuff like that. But I hope we get like different maps with like different looks. I'm like very visual, you know? Like some people care a lot about mechanics and whatever, but I care about like the visual too. Like I don't want to be in the same maps over and over, you know? It gets tiring. I need to let my life refresh. I'm gonna get wrecked here. Hmm. You know, now that I'm building this brand, Silly Kitties, I honestly look, I'm doing a lot. I'm doing a lot, like anything from like, you know, I'm involved in the artwork, I'm involved in the social media, I'm involved in, you know, making deals with games and making deals with outside of games, right? And I'm gonna tell you the truth. I honestly think there's a lot of lazy founders out there. Like, you know, I really do believe that. I really do believe that. Some might have families and stuff like that. So like, I should give those a break. But if you don't have a family, like if you don't have a family and you are not like working every single day, like, you know, I think you're just lazy, to be honest. Well, you don't have the will to push forward. So when you have a family, it's a little bit different, right? It's definitely a little bit different. Things are not the same. Your family goes first, you know, when you have kids and stuff like that. But I know there's a lot of young founders here in crypto and everywhere. There's a lot of young founders, and I feel like a lot of them don't work hard enough, and especially when they raise money too. I think they lay back even more. It should be the other way around. If you raise money, that's when you go hard as fuck. You're like, I'm going for this. I'm gonna do the best I can to, you know. If anybody in the chat wants a wing, one of these NFT cosmetics, let me know. Who doesn't have an NFT, a wing cosmetic? Let me know. I'll gift you one. These are very limited. Can't believe I died there, honestly. I was kind of being lazy, to be honest. Yo, my farts today are next level. Next level farting today. I didn't even eat bad, though. Oh, shoot. I gotta... Oof, let's go. That's pretty cool. Wait, did those bosses exist before? I'm not even sure if they did. Oh my god, dude. I'm just gonna get out of here. I think it's time. Oh, I can equip. Oh no, I can't equip while I'm in the middle of the... Or maybe I can, and that's higher level. Yes! What's up, Rahini? Haven't seen you in a while. What's up? How you doing? How are you doing? Level 5. Level 5. Okay. Wait, I guess I can't repair this. Oh, I can craft. Sick. Now we can craft. That's sick. That's pretty cool, actually. Okay. All right, I like this. Sick. Now we have crafting. Let's go. I'm good. Chilling, just going through the bear market. How's your bear market going? You miss me? Well, here I am. I'll be going live from time to time. I mean, I was just right now. I was just taking a break for a little bit because. Oh crap! Oh, I was taking a break for a little bit because it was the bear market. There wasn't a lot of games to play. Also Christmas, but now we're kind of back, to be honest. The more games there is, the more we... Come back to Pixels? I could come back to Pixels, but... Is there any new games? Like, I think the problem with Pixels... Here's the problem with Pixels that I always had. Right? And I thought that we're going to go in that direction, but they never did. Right? That's my problem with Pixels. Pixels would have been a really nice social MMO if they had minigames. Look how much fun we were having with minigames. But they never went into that direction, right? So how am I supposed to go live farming for hours. I can't do it anymore. You know what I mean? That's essentially the problem with pixels. I am still in PH. Yeah, I still live in PH. Yes. Been here for a long time now. A year. Been in PH for a year now. This is my new home. PH is my new home. I'm permanently in PH. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oof. Ah. Oh, those archers are absolutely destroying me right now. Oh shit. Mm. No. Yahoo! Good morning, sillies. Good morning. Oh my god. Alright. I gotta go get the chest. Right here. No, I died, man. Hello, can I stop dying? Oh, yes. Hmm. Alright, let me buy the season. Oh, I gotta close the tab. 1 second, guys. Mostly running wallet crash. What the hell? That's never happened to me. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Okay. We're going to buy the season pass real quick. One second, guys. We're gonna buy the season pass to support the game. Let's see. Alright, how is it again that would you buy the season pass? Premium, buy gold. Alright, so I gotta buy gold first. Google Chrome keeps crashing the running wallet. Why is it doing that? Okay, we're buying gold. Let's see. We need 10,000. Transaction failed. God damn it, bro. Do I have gold? No. Why does it keep failing? Sorry, guys. I'm like trying to. Oh, I know why. I'm an idiot. Sorry. Sorry. I am an idiot right now. That's why. Buy gold. Now we're good. Now I'm buying gold. All right, good. We got gold. We got gold. Kagi is my favorite YouTuber in Web3. What are you doing? I was trying to get gold for the game so I can buy the battle pass. Thank you. I appreciate that. Let me. But honestly, how many people actually play games in Web3? Like, there's a lot of Twitter yapping, and there's still a lot of yapping. You know, like in the past, since I started playing, since I started talking about Web3, since I started talking about Web3, there's really not a lot of streamers, like real streamers, like people that dedicate the craft to streaming. That's just the truth. It's all like opportunist. And look, it's okay to find opportunity, right? I don't think there's anything wrong with that. The problem is that the people that find opportunities and then they leave when there's no money, when there's no hype or anything like that. During the hype, they take away from the people that are dedicating. And it's not their fault necessarily. It's more the fault of, it's really more the fault of these. So it's a fault of the games, number one, for not looking for those real creators that are out there. They're not researching. They just, I don't know. Sometimes they pay this ad agencies these agencies or whatever that really don't care about. They only care about who can put the most views on Twitter, but those views don't really convert necessarily to gamers, right? So it's like, I don't know. It's weird. It's a weird game that we're playing here, and it is what it is. But No, I'm saying yeah. There's a lot of gamers. I'm just saying like how many YouTubers are actually playing and streaming and doing content. That's what I was talking about. Tell me some play to earn games. Well, there's Moku. There's this one. There's Cambria. Fableborn. Although Fableborn's chart, that's crazy, man. Like they were doing so well and then they got dumped. They just dumped the chart. I don't know if it was them or like a combination between people dumping and really sucks to see. But I don't know. I'm level 3. Level Mage level 1 required, but I don't have a mage weapon. Nah, don't. Alright, let's actually buy this real quick. Charge drop from dungeons, daily gold claim, free dragon scroll, and dragon elixir. Okay. Wait, let me see something. Wait, I do have this though. I have my NFTs, so why am I not getting this? I'm confused. Daily Dragon Scroll grants. Okay, where are my Daily Dragon Scrolls though? Where can I get those? Moku, yes. Moku is a. It's like a fantasy sports kind of like. It's like a fantasy sports game where you send your characters to battle and then you see the result after. So it's kind of like a passive game. Where are my scrolls though? How do I claim my scrolls? Maybe here? Oh, there it is. Oh, let's go. Look at all this loot. Oh my god, let's open this. Alright, let's see. So, used for dragonic equipment. Nice. Alright. What is this? Purple Dragon Elixir unleashes ancient dragonic power. Okay. Alright. Higher XP. I like that. Fabio Correia. What's up? Long time, long time. Long time no see. Long time no see. I gotta heal. Heal. Try Epic Games. Try Epic Games. Try Epic Games, okay? You can also download it for mobile too. You have Epic Games? Yeah, try Epic Games. I have it on Epic Games, so I'm not sure. Maybe Steam has the problem right now. Dude. Can't believe I just died like that. I'm gonna clear the dungeon. Oh my god. Alright, I'm getting out of here. Never mind. Or should I get out? I should just clear it. Fuck it. Might as well clear it, right? Oh, there's a chest here. Wait, how do I get that chest? The fuck? Hey, have a good night, Rohini. Thank you, I appreciate that. Thank you for dropping by, I appreciate that. How do I get the chest? I got scammed. Are you kidding? All right. How am I supposed to get more? Are you kidding me? Bro, what? That's so stupid, man. It's like I don't even have a way to get more stuff right now. Like better gear. I would delete it. Delete the game. It doesn't matter because you don't lose anything. It's reset. Every beta is reset for now. So everything is wiped. Dude, what? I need to get out of here as soon as possible. I am running the beta version and I updated it on... I updated it on... I updated it on the, what's it called? The Epic Games. Yeah. Look. See? Where is it? Calamity. Alright, good. GG's. GG's. Alright, can I use any of this? Thank you, finally. This is Archer. Wait, I should have a ring, right? Shouldn't I have a ring? Yeah, no problem. Alright, I'm getting better gear. Little by little. Something, something. I gotta heal. Factory consumable. Interesting. I don't know what that is. I purchased a premium to support the game, yeah. Yes, I always do. Plus, you get a few benefits. And I believe that's like the only way to earn, so. Like, you gotta have the premium. So if you grind, you can probably make some money. I think it's $10, the premium. Yeah, you buy gold. Yeah, $1 per 100. You need 1,000 gold. Wait, what is that? I don't have that. Do I have that NFT? Oh, I have this. Yeah. Oh, that's cool. By the way, let me know. Let me know if you have, if you don't have this NFT, let me know. I will gift you one NFT or one of these wings. Very limited NFT. Let me see how much I have left of these. I should have a few of these. Okay. Calamity Cosmetics. All right. I have a few left. You're new to the game. Oh, you're new to the game. You're new to the game. Yeah. Do you have a wallet? Have you ever, you know what a running wallet is? Do you have a running wallet? Let me know if you have a running wallet. Oh, yeah, you have a running wallet. Okay. All right, give me your wallet and I'll send you one of these wings right here. Yeah, like the abstract, but running. Because this game is on the running, right? It's on the running ecosystem. So let me show you. You should have this wallet right here. You should have this wallet. And then I'll send it to your wallet. So you're gonna copy right here. You copy your wallet and then paste it in the chat. But not the abstract. The running one. Like, I can send you the link if you want. So you can download the running wallet. Let me see. Right here. Get the running wallet for your browser. There will be a small coffee break. Okay, small coffee break. All right, so here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna get the running wallet, and then you gotta go to Calamity. You're gonna go to Calamity Shop right here. Okay. You're gonna go to Calamity Shop. Let me show you on screen. You're gonna go right here. Okay. And then right here, you're gonna link your account. Okay. Link your account. You're gonna link your wallet. Link your wallet to your in-game account. Once you link it, then you can essentially go to inventory and it should show up right here. So I'm gonna send you one of these cosmetics. Just give me your wallet address, okay? Once you create it. Alright, small coffee break. Let me just finish this up. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Oh! Good. No! Kagi, how did it go shorting coins with Ivan's? It's good. It's going good. It's going good. I'm positive. I started with $2,000. I'm not only shorting. I'm doing longs too. I started with 2,000. Now I'm at 7,000. Now I have a short position that is a very dangerous one, to be honest. So I might lose it all. I got a little bit greedy, so hopefully I don't lose it. But I'm only, you know, I don't put all my money or anything like that. You know, because then you fall into the gambling. You gotta do this with care, you know. That's why I don't talk about it too much, right? Like you have to really learn how to do this stuff. Servers are shutting down in 5 minutes, so they're gonna come up. The server's gonna come up soon, so. What is up, Gaspode? How are you doing, bro? How are you doing? My boy is live and isn't selling me anything. What have you done with the real Kagi? Hey, I'll be back. I'll be back to selling. I'm just focusing right now. Actually, I'm right now. I'm focusing on the plushies. Once our plushies are close to production, I'm gonna pick back up. Maybe I'll pick back up like maybe next week. I also been having some like personal kind of like personal things that I have been dealing with. So that's yeah. So that's why I kind of stopped streaming that content. But I'll be back. I'll be back. Yeah, the grind is always back. You can always come back. But I really like the grind because, you know, I'm building a community there of like plushie lovers and stuff like that. It's funny because I'm still making money. Like, my account is still making money there without me doing anything. So, yeah, let me see. Let me see how much I sold. Wait, what the hell just happened? You know what I hate about TikTok? You see, last 7 days are last 7 days I sold 45 items. Not even doing much. Every day I sell like a few items. But I really want to grind it though. I really want to grind it. I really want to keep grinding it. I just gotta get my life together again in terms of like schedule. Because I had a really good schedule and then, yeah, life happens. Life happens. And for the people that don't know, since we're going on a break right now, we're going on a break. Let me actually show you right here what we're building at Silly Kitties. As some of you may or may not know, let's see, there's a lot of war things going on. Too many war things. All right. As some of you may or may not know, I am building this brand. Been building it for a while now. It's called Silly Kitties right here, and we're doing pretty good. We're doing pretty good. Pretty good start. It's only been 3 months, or let me see. It's December, January, February. Yeah, 3 months. We've only been live for 3 months. We're building this game called Catwalk. Catwalk. Basically, you walk every single day. You feed your kitties, and you also get to earn currency. You get to earn seasonal drops, etc., etc. So we're building this, but at the same time, we're building almost like a traditional brand, right? We're building a traditional brand where there's plushies, there's merchandise. As you can see, plushies are in production. Plushies are in production right now. So we're doing I think it's five plushies for different kitties. We have 11 main characters. We have 11 main characters. These are the 11 main characters. So we chose, I think, 5 or 6. I'm not really sure now, out of the top of my head, to do plushies. So now in a couple months we'll have the plushies, and they will be live for sale in many marketplaces. And we're gonna start here in the Philippines first. As you can see, some people are already rocking our merchandise every single day. This were promotional merchandise from our first event. So yeah, we're doing pretty well. And if we go to Giphy, we're doing amazing in Giphy. We're doing amazing. It is crazy. Like, it is crazy. All we have to do is keep building consistently. We're doing crazy numbers as you can see, 43 million, and we only started 3 months ago, right? For context, we actually surpassed, I think, Axie Infinity. We surpassed Axie Infinity in views. You see? We surpassed Axie. Axie has 33 million views. And Axie is it's a big brand, right? It's a big brand, so that is a fun fact. Now, if you compare our brand to something like Pudgy, we're still far away from something like Pudgy, but I think we're gonna match Pudgy very soon. Like, within a year, we're gonna match them in terms of views. They have 86 billion views, but they also produce way more content than us, right? They also produce way more content than us, but our content is doing great. Our content is doing great, and people are loving it. People are loving these numbers. Are doing crazy numbers. Some of these gifts are doing crazy numbers. Like, let's see, Happy Monday. We just uploaded that a few days ago. 28,000 views. So little by little, we're getting there. We're getting there. Let me see this one. This is funny. Let's see one that has a lot of views. Look, this one we uploaded like 4 or 5 days ago. Let's see. Upload date. So it was 2 weeks ago. It already has 180,000. So people are loving our brand. Some of these have millions of views too. Like for example, this one right here, 5 million views. Crazy numbers. This one 3,000. This one 500,000. Like, you know, people are loving the brand. So I'm really excited. That just gives us an idea that we're in the right direction. So yeah, for the people that don't know what we're building, you can check it out right here. Soon we're gonna release the NFT as well. We're not gonna do it yet, but it's gonna be soon, because it has to be in conjunction with the game, with some announcements that we have. So yeah, very excited to build this. Yeah. Very nice. Very nice. All right, this is. Are we? Wait, let me make sure I don't leak anything here. Sometimes. Oh, I have to wait a second. I wonder how long it's gonna take the. Please update your game. Oh, really? Wait, didn't I update it? Let's see, update again. How do I update it? Wait, how do I update my game? It says update your game. Do I have to do anything else? I feel like I'm clicking on it and there's no update. Oh, it always shows up. Okay. Thank you. Hey, by the way, Cheetah, you never sent me your wallet. I'm gonna send you a cosmetic. It is free to play. Are you talking about Calamity? Yes, free to play. But right now they're doing an update. We're in update mode right now. We're waiting for an update. All right, let's check out the crypto market, guys. While we wait for the update, let's check out the crypto market. Let's see what's happening out there in the crypto world. I mean, look, honestly, Bitcoin with all this war thing, it's crazy, man. Bitcoin with all this war thing, it's like holding. Look, it's been holding for like a month in the same range. Crazy. This is heavily manipulated. This should be dumped. Look at this. Since February, since the war talk, it's just manipulation. Boom. Same range. Crazy. This should be like 50,000 right now. I think it's gonna happen. I think it's gonna go down even more. By the way, do you guys get to play? For the people that are in the United States, I don't know if there's anybody in the United States, but this big company came out with this game called Cash Apples. It's a play to earn game. This is actually pretty big. For our industry. It kind of validates. It's not like, oh, like from. Let me rephrase that. So now Cash App. This is something like Venmo, something like PayPal, something like Gcash if you are in the Philippines. Basically, is an online bank, right? It's been around for at least 10 years. I remember having Cash App forever. I still have Cash App. I still use Cash App. And it also has a Bitcoin wallet, right? So it's also Web3 to a certain extent. So the founder of this application is the founder of Twitter, which he's not around anymore. He sold it to Elon Musk, Jack Dorsey, right? Jack Dorsey created Cash App, and now they came out with the first play to earn game in the history of the United States, to be honest, right? Like literally, you play the game, you shake some trees, and you get cash. Now, this validates our industry to a certain extent, like I said, to a certain extent. It's not like, oh, wow, like now play to earn is going to be everywhere. No, but it does validate the idea. The idea of putting money inside a game, it validates that idea. Because, there's a lot of, obviously in crypto, there has been a lot of scams. There's have been a lot of promises and nothing delivered. Games raising millions of dollars, they don't deliver anything. And then you see the simple game with an application that has 60 million users giving cash. It's like, okay, now we're starting to see something here. We're starting to see like a little bit of a glimpse into what could be. It's possible that we start seeing this in the future more companies, more financial products kind of coming out with games and using it as advertisement. So pretty cool concept. Pretty cool concept. This one is only US based. Yeah, only US based. Only US based. But it could happen for other countries, right? Like PayPal can be like, oh, you know what? Let me partner up with, I don't know, with a gaming company to fund some money drops. And they're explicit about it. You know what the crazy part is? You know what the crazy part is? In crypto, we're always like, oh, like it's not legal, blah, 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 this and that. But these people are literally earn cash. Earn cash. Like, it is crazy to me. It is crazy to me that in crypto, we're always like using the legal thing. Oh, we can't say that you're earning cash because legal, because blah, blah, blah. And then comes Cash App and says, yo, what's up? Earn cash. Like in your face. Earn money. Here. Earn money in your face. You can earn money. Get paid in dollars. It's like, okay. So can we go back to calling games where you can actually play to earn? Like, who cares? You're earning. It's not guaranteed. They're not guaranteeing you that you're going to earn. They're saying, hey, shake some trees and maybe you get some cash. That's it. Like, why are we trying to hide from that? Let's just not hide from that. How about that? Yeah? You guys agree or not? Agree or disagree in chat? What's the consensus on what I said? Yeah or no? I think so, right? No more hiding? Oh, it's updating. Game is updating, guys. Game is updating. It's an obvious user, but there's a big difference, To be fair, all right. To be fair, look. To be fair, all right. The user acquisition play is very, very obvious, right? Why would I give the money to Google, Facebook, or Instagram or whatever in terms of ads, right? Why would I give them the money when I can just simply give it to my own users? But here's the trick. Your users. If you don't have users, then now you have a problem. Now you have an issue, right? Now you have an issue because you don't have users. Cash App is a little bit different because they're a financial product that spend a lot of ad money at the beginning of their early years, right? Obviously, it's a Jack Dorsey company, so it was kind of easy for him to acquire users since he owned Twitter already and whatever. So it was kind of free for him. It was a free acquisition of users, but nonetheless, they spend money in traditional ads. They spend money on TV and stuff like that, right? And now 10 years later, they have 60 million active users. So now instead of doing like referral programs, actually, the way they actually acquire users was through referrals. That's how I got into Cash App. As soon as it came out, a friend told me, yo, There's a new banking app. This was like the beginning of online banking, right? You only had PayPal. There was nothing else. And PayPal wasn't that easy to use. It was more like, you know, Cash App is like, it was kind of like revolutionary when it came out, because it's like, it's actual banking. Like even PayPal at that time, I don't even think they had a credit card or a debit card. So this one has a debit card. I mean, now everybody has a debit card now, like everything, even crypto, even some crypto wallets or blockchains have debit cards or whatever. So it's not like a big deal. But back then, it was a big deal. Like, oh, you have a debit card. But anyhow, the point is that they acquired users a long time ago. Now they have 60 million. And now they do a little game and they're like, you know what? How do we acquire Gen Z, Gen Beta, Gen Alpha, whatever? How do we acquire them? How do we get those? Because we already got, the millennials or whatever. We already got those people. Those were the first adopters. How do we go for the Gen Zs? How do we go for the Gen Betas or whatever? Right? We gotta tackle what they like the most. Gaming and little apps and whatever, this and that. And that's it. It was pretty smart move. Play Ember and BTC Miner. I know BTC Miner. Play Ember, I kind of know. I think I follow them. I don't know what they did. But the reality is that the first game that did it was Axie. Right? Was Axie. Through their token, right? Through their token SLP, but they were the first one to do it. I don't think they necessarily intended to do it. It just kind of happened, right? It just kind of happened. The token started pumping. People started telling people, hey, you can make money, you can make money, you can make money, you can make money, you can make money. And then everybody's like, okay, you can make money. And then this like Ponzi thing kind of started happening. I don't think they intended to like, oh, let's create an actual Ponzi. Because a lot of people are like, oh, Axie Infinity was a Ponzi or is a Ponzi like back then. And it's like, bro, nobody intended for that to happen, right? Like the SOP actually had a use case in the game to breed other Axies. They didn't think people were gonna like, break the loop. I mean, they probably saw the potential of that happening, but I don't think necessarily they like, oh, let's create this to, like sometimes people give too much credit to the Axie founders as if they're like this mega Ponzi geniuses, What should you select as your starting class? I think everybody starts with a with a warrior, right? And then you gotta craft. So it's kind of like a classless game. Well, it's not classless, but once you change your weapon, that's how you change your class. So for example, right here, if you craft a bow or you find a bow inside the game, then if you equip it, then that's your class. You see, I don't have a bow, but I want a bow. I actually don't want to use this. As soon as I find or craft a bow, I'm changing to a bow class. I think most people use warrior, to be honest. I think, but I like my bow. I like my bow. I don't know. Bows are cool. But I think you're gonna start with warrior anyway. So. I don't know if you can actually. I don't know if you can. I gotta check. The thing is that the game is constantly like, updating and putting new features and changing. We're still in beta mode, so like for example, we didn't have crafting, right? Now we have crafting, so there might be a dual wield there or something like that. I don't know. I haven't checked. And I haven't explored the game to the deepest level either. Because I never have time. Usually the beta is like, for example, this beta is 10 days. I don't think I'm gonna be able to grind like... Some people grind like hours and hours, like 12 hours. Yeah. I don't know, can you even grind 12 hours? Maybe by buying time scrolls? I think everybody gets 1 hour every day. Free. And then you gotta buy time scrolls with gold. Yo, Chidak, how do you find my channel? Like, I'm curious. You say you're new to Ronin and to this game. That's pretty interesting. I haven't onboarded somebody in a while. You know, when you said, oh, abstract, I'm like, no, Ronin. It's pretty cool. Bear market stream. Hey, what's up? What's up? Advix, scammer Advix. Advix, you're a scammer, bro. Like, you're a scammer. You stop paying for my. You stop paying my $1. You start paying $1 on this channel. Don't even come here. Don't even come here trying to like be cool and everything. Like, you're literally. Where's my $1? Where's my $1, you cheap ass motherfucker? You're funny as fuck, dude. Oh, nice. Well, I'll tell you right now, I'm not the biggest expert. Look, I'm like the casual. I'm your casual streamer, okay? I'm not gonna be like your pro meta, super meta expert, okay? I like to try new games, right? So I usually oh, I'm about to die. Am I balding? No. Never bald. I have thin hair. I have a lot of hair, but I have thin hair. Does that make sense? Yeah, exactly. I think it's 10 days. Yeah, I think it's like the 22nd, I believe. You fix your hair loss? What do you mean you fix your hair loss? Wait, are you balding? That's sad. You gotta looks max, bro. It's all about the looks maxing now. These kids are crazy these days. Looks maxing and stuff. What is it? Minoxidil 5%? Interesting. Well, I don't need it, bro. What the hell is wrong with you? Why are you trying to onboard me to your hair cult? What is this hair cult? What is this Herbalife? Wait, I gotta get. I think there's a chest here. Right, there's a chest on the right side. There's a chest on the left side. What is this? Oh yeah, there's a chest right here. Oh my god, I gotta go to the left side now. Just search about these things and you never be bald in your life. Interesting. What is this again? Minoxidil 5% and finasteride. Yeah, we got a bunch of looks maxers here. Dubby. What up, Dubby? Long time no talk, bro. Bone smashing. Yeah. I'm gonna start doing it. Well, I got bone smash. Low key. Hey, that shit works. When I was fighting, actually, my jaw, this part of my neck right here, got stronger because I was getting hit. Right? I was sparring and stuff. That shit works. It's true. It's real. I mean, I wouldn't recommend it with a hammer. But if you start fighting, right? With the gloves on, sparring and stuff, little by little you'll get more cut. It's not 24/7 now, it's for 10 days now. Advex, guys, I'm not balding, guys. I'm not balding. I don't need that crap. You see? You see? I always had this. But it's not like I'm bald. I always been like this. It's not like, oh, all of a sudden I started losing hair. No, I always been like that. And, you know, my whole life I've been like that. You see, I have a lot of hair, but it's thin. It's so thin. It's not thick. I'm not bald. You are fucking bald. I'm not balding. Don't sell me your... You guys are trying to sell me this, what's it called? This cult. Balding cult. The cult. Do I play this game 24/7? I don't because this game only opens every couple months. It's still in beta, so this beta test is only for 10 days. So. But tomorrow I'll be playing this game. I'll be playing another game too. What's it called? Chicken Derby. I'll be playing this game. So we just collaborated for you guys. So I'll be playing this game and Chicken Derby tomorrow. So here it is. So we just collaborated with Chicken Derby right here. Okay. Chicken Saga. I'm sorry, not Derby. Chicken Saga. Chicken Saga. So this is a cockfighting game, right? It's pretty funny. So you can earn this NFTs, the stickers, right? For silly kitties. So pretty cool. So I'm gonna be live tomorrow playing this, and also I'm gonna play Calamity too. So I'm gonna play it both. Chicken Saga. It's also on Ronin. It's also on Ronin Network too. All right. You got a bunch of chickens? Yeah. I'm ready. I got some chickens. I got some chickens airdrop to me. Let me see. I don't know if they're good. I don't know if they're good chickens, but we'll definitely play tomorrow. Not Kagi. Why is it Kagi? Why am I putting Kagi? Wait a second. So, right here. I got some chickens. I'm ready. And maybe we'll play some Moku too. I got a bunch of Moku cards too. So these stickers are NFTs. I'm gonna drop you the alpha. If you get the stickers, by being, I think you gotta be in the leaderboard or something like that. The details are on X. But I'll explain it tomorrow. If you get the stickers, these stickers will count towards future rewards in our app. Okay, they will count towards future rewards in our app. So as you guys know or may not know, again, I'm building this this game called Catwalk by Silly Kitties. Okay, this is basically a game where you walk, you care for your kitties, you pet them, customize them, right? If you have some of these NFTs, they're gonna have multipliers. Let's just put it like that. They're gonna have multiplier. Every collaboration has a multiplier. Okay, so make sure you acquire those and keep them in your wallet. Okay, no, when the time comes, they'll come in handy. It's good to see you gaming, brother. I got one Genesis chicken. They gave you. Oh, I got two Genesis chicken. No way. Interesting. I'll come tomorrow. Everything set up for your cosmetic. Cause I got, okay, sure. I got you with the cosmetics. I got you. I'll give you a cosmetic. I'll be live. I'll probably be live like that. Let me see. Yeah, just turn on notification. I'll be live at night. It'll be like I'll be live tomorrow, like at 10 p.m. 9 to 10 p.m. your time, or even less, like 8 to 10, around there in your time. So yeah. Yeah. All right. Let's actually go into another dungeon. I kind of want to craft something, bro. I kind of want to craft something, and I don't know. Like, I don't think I have enough materials. How do I get this hearts? Like, that's the problem. I don't know how to get this. Ooh. Ooh. How do I get this ingots? You can play on mobile, yes. You can play on mobile. Absolutely. The links for mobile should be in the description of the video. Let me see. Can you check? Let me know. Yo! What's up, DSI? Oh, you guys are funny, man. I think Camber is a great game. Yes, yes, yes. Also a great game. I actually like this game better in terms of the, I don't know what it is about Canberra. The pixels in Canberra, they don't satisfy me. I like the world. I like the world. I like the medieval kind of like brownish world and whatever. But something about the pixel art in Canberra doesn't satisfy me. Same thing with Pixels too. Pixels, the Pixels game. I feel like this Pixels are more. I don't know what the difference is. Maybe it's in the pixel art. I don't know. But yeah, Canberra is a great game. It's been doing good numbers. Good numbers. Lots of people playing it and a lot of betting going on inside the game and stuff like that. Pretty cool. Yeah. I think they raised like $1 million or something like that. I didn't buy the token. I'm just gonna wait for the token to release and see where the token goes. Yeah, Canberra has a darker vibe than this one. Yeah, but even if you have hype, it won't. It doesn't necessarily live up for too long, right? Look at what happened with Power, bro. Like, honestly, that's kind of like a disgrace what happened there. To be honest. Supposedly they send money to like a partner and the partner dumped it or whatever. I don't know what that. I don't know. Oh yeah, yeah, hype, yeah. Give me hyper liquid, yeah. Dude, I need better weapons like now. Like I'm getting rolled over. What have you been up to, DSI? Remember all the games that we thought they were gonna do good? We just gotta be way more careful. Next bull market, we gotta be way more careful than this. I was more careful this bull market, actually. Way more careful. Remember you used to tell me a lot about a lot of games in IMX or whatever. Like all these nice games in IMX, and they were nice, I remember. But I was like, dude, I don't know, like they're just, I've been through this already. um but it has something to do with IMX. And running happened the same thing. Right. Some projects just didn't deliver. They just took the money and left. Bro, man, like I don't know, man. Like sometimes it makes me so sad to see that. You know? It makes me really, really sad. Because they don't even try. If you tell me they tried and they failed, okay. You know? It's understandable. But some of these projects they shut down before they even started. And it's like, bro, like that's disgrace. I don't know, man. Like I maybe because I wasn't raised like that, you know? And there's this duality where, right, like there's this problem I have in my mind. It's like it's hard. It's a hard problem. Because you want to make it in life, right? You want to make it. People want to make it in life. People want to have wealth in life. But most of the people that have wealth, most of them, I would say a big percentage. I don't know the percentage. I know it's big because I can see it. I can see it. It's notable. Most people that acquire wealth like fast, they do it by doing something wrong, right? And if you don't do it, somebody else is gonna do it. You know? That doesn't make it okay for you to do something wrong because somebody else is gonna do it if you don't do it. But that's just the reality of life. Most people that acquire wealth quick, they do something wrong. They do something wrong for the most part. Some others work really hard and they acquire wealth. Some others get a little bit of luck. They build an app or something and it blows up. But it's also hard work. Some others are early into some investments, right? But there's a big percentage of people that acquire wealth, especially in crypto, but also in the .com era, right? Like in the web, when the websites back in the day, back in the beginning of the internet, same thing happened. There was a lot of sketchy shit going on. But then you got the Amazons of the world, like Jeff Bezos, that he built Amazon, grinded, had a little office, and just pounded, grind, and now Amazon is the biggest company in the world, one of the biggest companies in the world. And then you got Google as well. So you have success stories of people that didn't necessarily scam people to make it. But there's a lot of scammers out there. There's a lot. It's incredible. Yeah, just snatch and run. It's discouraging, but at the same time, you gotta keep your head up. You know what I mean? It's discouraging, but you gotta keep your head up because if you don't keep your head up, you fall into the same trap. And I think, without getting too philosophical here, I believe that all these things have a karma, like kind of like you can use your karma to a certain extent. Like you can use it. You can like scam people, make money, do shit wrong. And I'm not saying you have to be perfect because nobody's perfect, right? Nobody's perfect. Yeah, nobody's perfect at all. I've done my fair amount of like not scamming, but like advantage plays, right? Advantage plays. If I see that I can have an advantage in something, then I go for it, right? Without fucking somebody over, without really fucking, just advantage, right? Taking advantage of opportunities. So that's okay, right? So you gotta keep your head up because if you start comparing yourself to those people that are making a lot of money by like doing crazy shit that is they're just simply wrong, like raising $10 million for a game and not even delivering a fucking alpha or something, or 15 or 20, or this other guy from Exterio that raised I think $80 million. They haven't delivered anything. 80 million? That is shameful. 80 million? Like, yeah, he's laughing. Yeah, he probably has a big house, nice house, eats really nice every single day, you know. But at some point, that karma energy, that energy that you use to do things wrong, is gonna come back and bite you in some type of way. You won't even know it. Whether it's like you got cancer, and I'm not wishing him cancer, I'm just saying in general, or you get cancer, or like you have a family and they run into some accident or something, and you won't even, those people won't even remember that many of those things might be happening because you push the fucking limits. You push the limits of life. You know, it's gonna come back and bite you. And at some point it does. You know? Yeah, I would say advantage plays, advantage plays, advantage plays, advantage plays. I'll give you an advantage play. I'll give you an advantage play. Okay? And I'll give you an advantage play. As an example. I get paid for a game, right? I get paid for a game. Right? I do my content. Maybe maybe I'm missing one piece of content. Maybe I'm missing one piece of content. But I know the game, right? Maybe at the moment that I have to do content, right? The game I know is kind of like, look, this game is about to die. I'm not gonna go back to the game and say, hey, here's your money back for the content that I didn't do. I'm not gonna do that. You know? I don't do the content because I know the game is fucking dying, right? But I also don't give the money back, right? At that point, right? And I'm not saying that I didn't do the whole thing. I'm saying, let's say I did 75% of it, of the content that I had to do. But if the game is dying, and I know it's dying, I'm not going to go ahead and like do more content and push myself to do more stuff when I know it's dying. And I'm also not going to give them that 25% back of the content that I didn't do. That's an advantage play that I have done before. But I think it's reasonable too. You know, it's like whatever. Like, you know, it's your fault that your game is dying. So like whatever. Like, you know, if they ask for it, I give it back, and that has happened. That has happened. I had games before that have paid me. I have always given the money back. If they ask me, I give them the money back. But I had games before where like they pay me. They actually shut down. It's not even my fault. They shut down and they're like, hey, Kagi, like, you know, like you didn't finish all the content. Can you give us like half of the payments? Blah blah. I'm like, look, I don't even fight that. There's no reason to fight that, right? There's no reason to fight that. I'm like, I could argue and say, look, it's you guys shut down. It's not my fault or whatever. Blah 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 blah. But at the same time, I'm like, you know, okay, I'm giving a couple hundred, maybe a couple $1,000 back, right? To avoid a problem. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna like lose sleep over that. Like, you know what I mean? Um, so that's an advantage play that I have done before. But I'm also ready to give the money back. You know what I mean? Hello, one scholarship says. It's always worth. It's always worth. It's always worth it. Always, always, always. But things I'll tell you things that I have not done. I promise you. And this I promise on God, and I promise on everything, everything. My family, everything. I put it. If I had kids, I'll tell you on kids, on Jesus. Okay, I have never traded any coin or any NFT on inside information. And I have a lot of inside information. I get a lot of inside. We content creators know that we get a lot of inside information. I have gotten updates about a game or a coin or something, that something's gonna happen, and I have never traded a coin or an NFT with inside information. Never. Either to sell it or to buy it. Never. I have never done that. Period. And maybe I'm an idiot for not doing that, to be honest. To be honest, because if you know something's gonna happen and then you sell your NFTs or whatever, because before everybody, like, you know what I mean? Before everybody sells or some shit like that, like, you know, most people, I would say 99% of the people would do it. And I don't even think it's that wrong. It's like, you're trying to protect your capital, you get inside information, then you sell. It's like, okay, like, I don't know, like, I think it's in between, but I have never done it, you know? I've never done it. Maybe I'm an idiot for that. Maybe I should start maybe I should start doing it, you know? Okay, I hope the next bull market will be for crypto games too. Yeah. Look, okay, here's the bottom line about crypto games. Okay, here's the bottom line. The reality is that crypto games started, and Dub Club can attest to this because Dub Club and I were here from like 2020. Dub Club used to join my streams. Like, we know, you remember Lost Relics. Look, crypto games started with the idea of selling and trading your items inside the game. That's really what really started crypto gaming. Okay? Then it became this token thing later on, right? But the reality is that crypto games started, right? Crypto games started like this. Okay? They started like this. They started by selling your, let's pull out paint here. Paint time. Okay? It's paint time. Selling your items. Selling items. And then the only one that attempted to do something nice, okay, with a token was Axie. I swear to God, and I'll explain. Axie to this day is the only game where marketplace fees, right? Marketplace fees goes to AXS treasury. Before the hack, that treasury had $300 million. Okay? And that is what backed up the AXS token. That is basically, in a way, a traditional company. That's the right way to do a token, right? That's the right way to do a token. And then the idea was, and it still is, but it's kind of like it's hard. It's hard because the idea was that this token, this money would flow back, right, to dividends. That's not bad, right? That's not a bad idea. Actually, let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see if any of these companies. Let me just do a quick search. Does Sanrio have dividends? There it is. So Sanrio, if you think that Axie is the at that moment, if at that moment you think Axie is the next, if you think Axie is the next Pokemon or the next Hello Kitty or the next whatever, right? It makes sense. You're like, oh, I'm buying. This is why I bought AXS, right? At that moment, I'm like, this makes sense, right? This makes sense. And this was before they had the $300 million in the treasury, right? If you think that actually was going to be the next Pokemon or Hello Kitty or any big IP, you're like, okay, yeah, I'll buy the AXS. You know, there's a treasury, and then that treasury is gonna yield dividends, right? As Sanrio does, right? Sanrio has 1.2 to 1.3% yield, right? Roughly 62, 66 yang per share. So obviously Sanrio is making billions of dollars a year, right? But Axie did 4 point something billion in not in revenue, but I think it was like a volume. I think it was it 1.5? I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure the number. It was in the billions. It was in the billions. So like that token made sense. And then you have all these games and all these IPs launching tokens with no plan. Just no plan. Oh, we're just a meme coin. Oh, we're a meme coin. It's like, no, not really. Like, if you're going to launch a token, right, you got to launch it with the idea that some of that revenue goes back to token holders in some type of way. So that's really what fucked it up. Everybody just started launching meme coins. Like gaming meme coins. So there's a possibility that we come back as long as we get serious with the tokens and stuff like that. And games should probably stick more to the trading inside the game, like NFTs and stuff like that, right? Sanrio, I mean, Silly Kitties next Sanrio, absolutely. We're working towards that. And I can tell you right now, I'm a little alpha right now. The token that we will release for Silly Kitties in the future, that token will be the IP token. So a lot of the revenue that Silly Kitties generates, I'm not gonna tell you the percentage right now, but a lot of the token that it generates, a lot of the revenue that Silly Kitties generates from merchandise, from the games that we're building, from the animations that we're doing, a lot of the revenue that we generate, a big portion of that revenue is going to go back to a treasury that is going to be controlled by token holders, right? That is the direction that we're going. That is the only way that it makes sense. We're not going to launch a token for the memes. Oh, a meme. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. We're doing a serious company. Serious shit, right? Oh, you didn't know? I have my own project. I have my own project. I launched 3 months ago. I launched 3 months ago. So let me show you here. Silly Kitties, right here. Silly Kitties. It's mine. I'm my co-founder. She's Filipina, so it's a Filipino company. We're building Catwalk. It's like Steppen meets. Imagine Steppen meets Tamagotchi, basically, with kitties. Walk, earn, and care for your kitties. So we're building that right now. We're also doing plushies as well. Plushies in production. We already have merchandise out there. So if you like kitties, you see people putting their merchandise. Very soon, we're announcing a partnership with a physical store, a coffee shop. Very soon. It's like literally in a couple days. In a couple days, we'll announce it. In a couple days, we'll announce it. These are limited collectibles that you're going to be able to get at a coffee shop. Our gifts are blowing up as well. So we're doing good. We're doing good. We started. It's right here. You see the kitties right here? Silly Kitties. The next Sanrio right there, baby. The next Sanrio. The next Sanrio. You see people already wearing it in their bags. That's bullish. That's bullish. Now, if you guys wanted something bullish, the potential. Okay, this is the potential because I don't want to like, look, I can sell you like, oh, we're the next Sanrio or whatever. But let's actually top IPs. Give me a second. If you want to see, check this out. Check this out. All right, look. Right here. Top franchises in the world. We got Pokemon, Winnie the Pooh, Mickey Mouse, Star Wars, Mario. This is a big ask. To say you're the next Sanrio or Pokemon is big. That's too big. Right? It's too big. But all we have to do, okay? All we have to do is take a small percentage of this. Small percentage. Just give me 1% of this. Just give me 1%. You know, 0.5%. 0.5% of this revenue. That's a lot of money. You know? Like, you know what I mean? It's 1%. I think how much is 1%? Like $7 billion in revenue? That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. Look, with 1% or even 0.5% of this, we just gotta bite a little bit out of that. We're good. We're good. We're on track. Now, if we become something like Sanrio or something like Pokemon or something like Winnie the Pooh or Mickey Mouse or whatever, so be it, right? That is the direction that we're going for sure. But that can take 5, 10, 15 years, right? That is the direction. That is definitely the direction that we're going. But I want to be realistic. I want to take 0.5% of this. Should I get a plane ticket to get my collectibles? We could probably when we release a plushes, we could probably do some custom shipping for some people. Yeah, we're not gonna do it on the website for global. The first batch of plushies is not gonna be on the website. Like, it's not gonna be a worldwide shipping. It's gonna be only in the Philippines. But for the people that are worldwide, in our Discord, we'll probably take some pre-orders or orders. They're limited amount. We're gonna take some orders and we can ship them worldwide. But it's gonna be like on a one-to-one basis, basically. And then the next batch, then we're gonna do it worldwide. Like, you're gonna be able to do it on the website and all that stuff. But the first batch is like a test, you know. Well, true fans know about it. True fans. But yeah. But anyways, guys, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna call it right here. I've been live for 2 hours and 20 minutes. It's 5 a.m. in the morning. I appreciate you guys for hanging out, coming back to the stream. Gospel, DSI, Jehu, Dub Club, Oscar, everybody that came through today. I appreciate it. Shout out to the Calamity team. We'll be live tomorrow playing Calamity, Chicken, Saga, and probably Moku. So 3 games tomorrow. 3 games. Make sure you drop by. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Much love. Take care. Have a good night. Have a good morning wherever you are. And bye-bye. Peace.